week I want to talk to you about baseball and business. You know, in baseball there's special rules, and these rules are called ground rules. And they're particular to each park where baseball is played. Because in baseball, each park is different relative to its fences, its dugouts, its railings, and just other infrastructures. And so what happens is rules need to get defined to handle situations where maybe objects or things interact with playing the game of baseball. Well, the same is true for business. There are key advantages as well to set up ground rules. As an entrepreneur, ground rules can increase your productivity and also enhance your team's interactions. If you have constant interruptions and really need to increase your productivity, set ground rules that address some of the constant disruptions that keep you from top performance. Now, if family members are constantly calling you for unimportant reasons, set a ground rule around personal phone calls at work. Now, if you have a team, the key around setting ground rules is to get your team involved in developing them. So you want to go around the table and ask for input with improved ways to interact. And afterward, have each team member commit to those ground rules. So ground rules may include protocols that keep interruptions at a minimum, like setting an appointment when you have a question that you want to ask for someone rather than just interrupting them all the time. You can even set up ground rules specifically for having productive meetings. Some common ground rules might include keeping cell phones off during the meeting, being on time, distributing an agenda prior to each meeting. In setting ground rules, remember to keep your list in the affirmative. That is, what do you want to have happen? Like, be on time instead of don't be late. You also want to get team input and commitment to those ground rules. The worst thing any leader can do is dictate the ground rules. Instead, involve your team in developing them, and you'll have better buy-in and compliance. Remember to always number the ground rules. Why do you want to do this? Well, if a ground rule is not followed, anyone on the team can simply refer to the number saying, hey, we need ground rule number 1, which may be to shut off your cell phones during a meeting. It's a really great way to create a language on your team and for a nice way to have compliance with some ground rules. You also want to enforce the ground rules. When you allow a ground rule to be broken, you have lowered the bar and allowed an exception. Now, while you may have to adjust or add to your ground rules, enforcement is a key to hitting a home run with your team. And finally, set your system in motion. What do I mean by that? Well, after creating your ground rules, my second stage companies have a list of their ground rules in their meeting rooms or conference rooms, and it just serves as a consistent reminder of the team's collective commitment. And above all, set up that systematic approach to setting ground rules and discover just how easy it is to lead your team to victory. I'm Lisa Manini. Until next week, create a great life. Bye now.